The countdown is on to the Republican presidential primary in South Carolina. Former President Donald Trump and GOP rival Nikki Haley both exchanging some harsh words over the weekend before their matchup, despite Trump holding a big lead. Why experts say this race is not over yet. WCNC Charlotte's Bree Jackson now on Capitol Hill with the latest.
With the South Carolina primary less than a week away, the stakes are high. Former President Trump urging his supporters to vote.
We have to get out. We have to let them know that a freight train is coming in November.
Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley highlighting foreign policy issues, including the death of Russian President Vladimir Putin's fiercest critic, Alexei Navalny, and slamming Trump, who has not publicly condemned his death.
He sided with a guy that kills his political opponents. He sided with a thug that arrests American journalists and holds them hostage. And right now, Putin is feeling more emboldened than he ever has.
U.S. Senator Tim Scott dropped out of the presidential race and is defending Trump.
Without any question, the resources necessary to protect this world, according to the NATO alliance, those resources went up under Donald Trump because of his language.
Despite losses in the Iowa caucus and the New Hampshire primary, Nikki Haley and her supporters are not backing down.
She's going to play in all of the Super Tuesday states, and I think she's going to do very well there.
Meanwhile, President Biden's allies are hitting the campaign trail, working to shift the focus from his age to his accomplishments.
Carrying the president's message of experience, of a steady hand, of maintaining our trek toward a more perfect union.
This President's Day kicking off another crucial week in the 2024 race for the White House. And all eyes are on South Carolina ahead of Saturday's Republican primary. Nikki Haley trails former President Trump in the polls in her home state, where she served as governor. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Former President Donald Trump will rally for votes in Rock Hill just ahead of the Republican presidential primary in South Carolina. He's expected to hold a Get Out the Vote event Friday at Winthrop. The rally will kick off at 4 p.m. with doors opening at 1. Mr. Trump still holds a commanding lead over his competitor and South Carolina native Nikki Haley. The primary is Saturday.